Hello and welcome to In Pursuit of Truth. Patrick Mack here. Gonna take you right to some breaking news. World Airline News is reporting U.S. Bangla Airlines Bombardier Q400 crashes on landing at Kathmandu. U.S. Bangla Airlines Dhaka Bombardier DHC-8-402 Q400 registered as S2-AGU with 67 passengers and 4 crew members crashed today, March 12, crashed on landing in Kathmandu and exited the runway coming to a stop in a field. The flight was arriving from Dhaka, flight BS211. This article is reporting police have declared 40 people have died in the crash. This count could change. This is the second incident involving their Q400s. Previously, on September 4th, 2015, a Q400 skidded off the runway while landing at the Saidpur airport on a domestic flight. There were no injuries in that incident. I will leave this for you here. Now remember, police have declared 40 have died in the crash. This count could change. Here's a picture of the model. This is the Flybe Bombardier -8400. All right. Now, we're heading over here to MRT. I'm not going to read all these articles. I just want to tie a couple things together here. Kathmandu, the latest on a plane crash at the Kathmandu airport, all times local, 5:30 p.m. A spokesman for Dhaka-based U.S. Bangla Airlines says a flight that crashed in Kathmandu, Nepal's capital, was carrying 67 passengers, 32 from Bangladesh, 33 from Nepal, and 1 each from China and the Maldives. Airline spokesman Kamrul Islam said there were 4 crew members on board, but did not provide their nationalities. Interesting. The plane, a twin-prop Bombardier -8 flying from Bangladesh, swerved repeatedly before it crashed, landing near the runway and bursting into flames. Okay, now I want to take you. I'm not gonna read this whole thing for you here, but I want to show you here. 4:30 p.m. A police official says at least 38 people were killed and 23 injured when a plane crashed as it landed at the Kathmandu airport in Nepal. The official, speaking on condition of anonymity because he was not authorized to talk to the media, said 10 people remained unaccounted for in Monday's crash. I'll let you read the rest. I want to read that one more time. The official, speaking on condition of anonymity because he was not authorized to talk to the media, said 10 people remained unaccounted for in Monday's crash. Okay, so this police official is speaking on the condition of anonymity. So for some reason, he's not authorized to talk to the media. He wants to make that clear, but wants to mention that 10 people remained unaccounted for in Monday's crash. Now, this was not reported over here on World Airline News. There were a few sites that I went that those 10 missing were not reported on. To be fair, there were a couple that did. Let's take you over to New York. This is out of the New York Times. This is Our Morning, Your Evening, March 11, 2018. East River helicopter crash kills 5 in New York. Pilot survives. I'm not going to read all of this. Let's just get to the headline. 5 people were killed after a helicopter crashed into the East River off Manhattan on Sunday night, leaving only the pilot alive, the authorities said. The red helicopter was flying along a popular route for sightseers who want to see the Manhattan skyline, but witnesses said it was flying too fast and descended too quickly. Very interesting. Here is Twitter from JJ Majors, who caught the video. Let me see if I can get it a little closer for you here. So there you have it. It's a short video. I'm not sure what to think of that. Kills 5. Pilot survives. Pilot got out. 5 dead. Might be interested to see who's on that plane or on that helicopter. Okay. So within 24 hours, we have 2 crashes. I want to take you over here. We have a Twitter page of, this is a TV show, air crash disaster. On Nat Geo, I guess. Nat Geo AU, Australia. All right, so ACI Season 18, Episode 5 will feature the Mount Salak Sukhoi Superjet 100 crash and is titled Deadly Display. Air date is Tuesday, March 12th, 2008 on Nat Geo Australia. How about that? So that's showing today. That's an interesting, and that's a really interesting flight to choose. So if you remember back in 2012, let's take you back. This is as of Wikipedia. On 9th of May 2012, a Sukhoi Superjet 100 airliner on a demonstration tour in Indonesia crashed on Mount Salak in the province of West Java. All 37 passengers and 8 crew on board were killed, similar death totals to today's plane in Bangladesh. The plane had taken off minutes before from Jakarta's Halim Airport on a promotional flight for the recently launched jet and was carrying Sukhoi personnel and representatives of various local airlines. The subsequent investigation concluded that the flight crew was unaware of the presence of high ground in the area and ignored warnings from the terrain warning system, incorrectly attributing them to a system malfunction. It was established that in the minutes leading to the accident, the crew, including the captain, were engaged in conversation with potential customers present in the cockpit. I'll let you read more of this here. Now, there's some interesting things here. I won't read all of these victims here, but most of the passengers were journalists and prospective clients. Some key ones that I see here, you have 14 people from the Indonesian airline Sky Aviation, Captain An Husdiana, Director of Operations for Kartika Airlines, and 5 reporters. Okay. One of them being from the American Bloomberg News, Angkasa Aviation Magazine, Trans TV, Femi Adi of the American Bloomberg News. There you go. And a couple other journalists. All right. So let's go down here. Investigation. The day after the crash, Russian Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev set up a commission to investigate the cause of the accident, headed by the Industry and Trade Ministry's Yuri Sliusar. According to the National Transportation Safety Committee, the Indonesian Agency for the Investigation of Civil Aircraft Accidents, analysis of the crash would take up to 12 months. On 15th of May 2012, it was reported in local media that the Indonesian government had turned down Russia's request to send back the flight data recorder, stating that Indonesian investigators would determine the cause of the crash, while Russian experts would provide support only. The cockpit voice recorder was found on 15th of May 2012 at a distance of 200 meters from the tail section. The flight data recorder was found on 31st of May 2012 at a distance of 200 meters from the tail section. So interesting enough, it's really hard to say what happened with this. This was confusing back then and made a lot of people angry. The Indonesian NTSC had released their preliminary report, which listed factual findings but did not attempt to determine the cause of the accident. So interesting timing. I'm not going to go into that. Interesting timing. Interesting timing for that. Interesting timing for that. Certainly interesting timing for that. Now, these may all be completely unrelated. That's the news for today. That's what happened today. Think of it, whatever you will, but something's fishy to me. I think I would really like to see the passenger list on this, as well as the helicopter. All right, it's Patrick Mack in Pursuit of Truth. Have a great day.